Good morning, happy bank holiday Monday. It doesn't feel like August today. As predicted, the weather is not very nice at all, but there's no rest for the wicked, can't sit indoors, got stuff to do. Mainly doing around the veg beds. A lot of the stuff that I trimmed back last year is growing back with a vengeance, and so I need to get all that trimmed back. And I also need to get the veg beds weeded because, again, the weeds just keep coming back and keep coming back. That's just something that I'm going to have to keep on top of, and I'm just going to have to live with regularly. So I'm doing that, as well as trimming back the path. That's become rather overgrown, and I'll show you that now. This here is supposed to be a path. As you can see, it's gotten a bit narrow, and that's the track that Richie takes his quad down. And he wants to start basically bringing it round here, just to give this a bit of rest, I guess, and let it all grow back. So I'm going to have to trim back what's overhanging the path here, so there's enough space for a quad to come through. I think a lot of that's going to have to go as well. Yeah, because that isn't the path there, the path's actually here. But we keep using this because it's so overgrown. Yeah, back on the path. So this is the path here. Well, not much actually needs doing there. But this is the biggie. So here we are. This is the bottom veg bed, and that is an elder tree that just keeps growing back. So I need to weed that, and I need to trim that back. And of course this means, yay! The mini chainsaw's back in action. So that's the top veg bed. Still got onions in there and potatoes, and obviously I've been keeping on top of that, as you can see. This one here is the carrots, along with some weeds and some raspberries that I planted. And this one is one that I didn't use this year, so I'm going to get that weeded today as well. There we go. How much better does that look? Much more space now. Oh yeah. You can actually walk on the path, which you couldn't do before. All the way through to the compost, composters, and veg beds. And there's everything that I've cut back. And that all took less than half an hour. That mini chainsaw thing is a godsend. Now that the clearing's been done, it's time to weed. I've decided I need a little bit of a path going along there, so I'm going to dig it out now. Oh dear. I'm roasting. got a bit carried away there. So I've created this little path along here, which will make it easier to access this bed. And I've just made a little platform on the slope there, which will make it easier for me to access this bed. I'm roasting. Yeah, sweaty. The soil is very damp, which makes this quite a tough job. But I think that's it for what I wanted to do out here this morning anyway. But yeah, I'm absolutely roasting. I'm sweating. It's very humid, so it's not cold at all, but obviously we've had so much rain over the past few days that it's just so humid. But anyways, very satisfying. I actually love weeding. It's like a meditation for me. So yeah, that's a very satisfying job, and I'm happy I've got that done now. Yay! Well, that was a busy couple of hours after I'd finished weeding the veg beds and creating the path. Well, not a path, but a little platform to make it easier for me to access the veg beds. I had some lunch, and then I went down the garden and planted up a honeysuckle that needed planting, otherwise it was going to die. And then I got the birds cleaned out, so it's now about 2 o'clock. Yep, 2 o'clock, 1 minute after. And I'm finally getting out to the greenhouse, so we'll come back to the grow zone. What can I tell you about what's been going on in here? I think I've failed, and I don't mind admitting that, but I have learned a lot of lessons for going into next year. So what did I plant this year? Let's start with the veg beds. So carrots, raspberries, potatoes, onions, and then into here tomatoes, peppers, courgettes, cucumbers, and then outside got my rosemary, lemon balm, got chives there, kiwis, grapes, more raspberries. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. No, I don't think so. Anyway, so out of all of that, I've had potatoes, which are good. The onions are tiny. I've not tried the carrots yet. I've got raspberries growing, but not yet ready to pick and eat. I've got kiwis growing, but not yet ready to pick and eat. I've had 2 strawberries. No, that's a lie. I've had 1 strawberry. I forgot about the strawberries. I've had 2 tomatoes. That's hardly being self-sufficient now, is it? So yeah, I've learned quite a few lessons, and last night I've ordered lots of seeds to start sowing as of autumn for spring harvest, and then some spring seeds as well. So I'll just be planting seeds from here on in. So yeah, what have I learned? I've learned that I didn't need this many tomato plants. I've probably got about 80 with 0 tomatoes. The only tomatoes I did get are the bought ones. So I bought 3 tomato plants in case my seeds didn't come to anything. They're the only things that have fruited. There are more tomatoes on there, but I think it's too late in the year now for that to ripen. for those to ripen. Yeah, so I didn't need that many tomato seeds. I didn't need that many pepper seeds. I left everything too late to sow. I left everything too late to pot on. I still need to pot up or repot some of these tomato plants in here. I think I left everything too late, and I don't know if, like, oh yeah, watermelon. I forgot about my watermelon. So that's my watermelon. Look, no watermelons. Ooh, this is one of my courgettes. Apparently courgettes are really easy to grow. Nothing. I think this is my, it's either a courgette or, oh wait, oh look, I had no idea. Okay, oh my god, there's 4. Okay, no, okay. Alright, so that one wasn't a complete bust. That has made my day. I don't know which one's the cucumber. Is that a cucumber? I don't even know anymore. Oh god, honestly. Anyways, I've grown a crap ton of plants and very little return. So yeah, next year I will start just sowing the seeds when they're supposed to be sown. And I will just do everything monthly. So October, sow what needs sown in October. November, sow what needs it, and then just following the instructions. Also, I'm going to keep a calendar. So I'm going to keep a calendar of what was sown, what veg was sown, and when that will need basically potting on or planting out in the veg beds, when things need harvesting, because I've just not kept on top of everything. But in my defence, I've just had probably one of the worst 3 months that I can remember in a long time. I came back from a holiday. My colleague, who was the only other person in the business who could cover for me, had gone sick. He didn't come back. I covered 2 jobs for 2 months. I worked every single day. I worked God knows how many extra hours. Then his replacement came in. And of course I've had to show him the job. But unfortunately he suffered a bereavement. And so I've, been covering the role just because, when you lose someone, your head's not in it. We've had health issues in the family, so I'm not going to go into any details, but numerous health issues in the family, and it's just been a real tough 3 months. So I've not had a massive amount of time. I've not had the time that I wanted to spend doing this. Let's say I've been on call every evening, every weekend, and had to work every evening and every weekend. I actually think that today, in fact I know the day's not over yet, but today is the first day since June that I've not had to do any work so far, and that feels good because I've got so much done. I feel like I've achieved so much today, even though it's just little things. It's just little things that we're needing doing. Anyway, God, I'm rambling on, aren't I? It's like a little therapy session this, so thank you for listening. But yeah, I'm going to put up some of these tomato plants now, the ones that have got flowers on, so the ones that are most likely to fruit. I'm going to pot them on, and I think I'm just going to take a dose of them into work and see if anybody wants them, because hopefully it's not too late in the year to still get fruits off of these, as long as I keep them in the greenhouse. Hopefully I'll get some more tomatoes. So anyway, yeah, sorry for rambling on there, but I guess I'm just explaining why I've not been able to spend as much time trying to be self-sufficient as I would have liked. But when I first started all of this, I had no idea what would happen in the months of June, July and August. And yeah, it's been rough to say the least, but we live and we learn, don't we? So anyways, let's get these tomatoes planted on before I start crying on you, okay? Okay, so all is not completely lost. So I've potted on 9 of the tomato plants, and while I was potting them up, I actually discovered that some of them have got some tiny little tomatoes on them. Look at these. And look at these. So yeah, it might never come to anything. They might rot. I mean, look at this little bambino. Oh, if I can get in there. Yeah, they might rot. They might not come to anything, but still, we're giving them a chance. So they're planted up, and I have repotted the courgettes, the cucumber, and the watermelon, and the peppers at the back there. So we'll see how we go with that. So yeah, I had no idea that this had any fruits on it. I'm thinking that that's the cucumber, but I can't quite. Yeah, I think that must be the cucumber, and I think these are the courgettes. No, I don't know what the dogs are barking at. Oh, they're loud, aren't they? Okay, hang fire. Okay, dogs quieting down. So I've still got some pepper plants here. I've still got some tomatoes around here, and some more peppers. And where did the jalapenos go? I've forgotten which ones. Oh, they're the jalapenos. Okay, they're the jalapenos. These ones here are peppers, and those are definitely buddleia. How they grew out of the cucumber seeds, I have no idea. But that's where we are, and I have picked out 3 trays of tomato plants to go to work. These are the tomato plants that I'm going to take into work, see if anybody wants them. Might as well do something with them rather than throwing them out. And look, there are actually some tomatoes on here. One there, teeny weeny one there, oh, 2 there. So yeah, they've still got a chance, hopefully. That's it for fruit, veg beds, weeding, bird cleaning, planting honeysuckle for this weekend. Anyway, now it's time to get the mutts out, get back, get my mop washed, because although I didn't do it yesterday, today is effectively Sunday, isn't it? So I'm doing it today. Always leave the hair wash until after the dirty jobs like cleaning the birds out, and having been in amongst the wee trees and shrubs and bushes that I was trimming back earlier. I've no doubt I've probably got an ecosystem living in my hair right now. So aye, that's what's happening now. The dog's getting out, and then I'll get back, get my hair washed, get showered, get the dinner on, and then settle down for a nice relaxing Monday evening. So hopefully next week I'll be able to give you an update on what's happening in the grow zone. And just, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's not too late for everything. If I've made any major mistakes that you've noticed that is blindingly obvious, please let me know, because yeah, it's quite disappointing to have put quite a few months' work into everything and not really reaped any rewards. Definitely not saved any money on my weekly shopping bills, I know that much. But yeah, like I said, lessons have been learned, and I can look forward to next year, but starting in the very near future and just doing a hell of a lot more prep than I did. Yeah, what can I say? We can only learn from our mistakes, can't we? But thank you very much for watching. As always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. And I have a whole 81 subscribers, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, please do subscribe, like my videos, please, and feel free to comment down below if you've got any advice for me or just any comments that you want to make. But I will see you in the next video when hopefully I'll have a nice update on some veg or fruit for you. See you later. Have a good week. Bye.